You're watching Jason Nappy Weather. I'm tracking rain, wind, and snow for New England with more opportunities coming down the weather highway the next several days. Let's get into the forecast now and show you that in more detail. Here is the storm coming in from the west. Okay, it's a big upper level low. We know what that means in New England. Okay, it's going to pull moisture up from the south. A little bit of it siphoned from Hurricane Melissa, but we won't get a hurricane. Upper level low spins. It's going to drag a little coastal low here. Okay, that's going to bring rain and wind to the coast of Maine. But really, you'll see here on the backside, you've got even more moisture coming in through Friday into Halloween. But for trick-or-treating outside of the mountains, things are going to clear. So let me show you that one more time. Follow along on your timestamp. Here's your big upper level low. That's the engine that drives this storm. It pulls all this moisture up here, pushing through New York, Hartford, Boston, Nantucket, up through Portland, Bangor, and Eastport. This is during the overnight tonight into early on Halloween. And then this big upper level low, this engine's going to churn here. It's going to spin counterclockwise over Buffalo and Syracuse. So upstate New York will get the rain, even some snow. Okay, this will continue. It'll be more scattered away from the mountains. Okay, even Eastport, into late on Halloween, still see some showers, but central highlands of Maine and Caribou, upper level low is spinning. Okay, so that is that system number one. Rainfall amounts from that system. Here's the latest trend. Shows heaviest here upstate New York. We've got that upper level low that's going to spin. And there are some streamers here, some streamers of more than 3 inches. It depends how much moisture comes up from Melissa, and also the little track here we'll see of a little bit of a surface low try to develop along the coastline, okay? So we'll see that moisture, how much gets pulled up from the tropics, but also how much moisture here comes up from the south here with a little bit of a low pressure system along the coastline, okay? We'll see about that into the next 24 to really 36 hours tops. That's your rainfall amount. Here comes the storm here. You can see it very easily on your plot here, surface analysis. Low pressure system coming up through Pennsylvania, and on the back side of these systems, not a lot of snow, okay? So don't expect a lot of snow, but there will be some impacts here from the tropics right here, from Melissa. That's going to be passing to the south and east. You see it here. Take a look at it. This is Hurricane Level 2, Hurricane Category 2, west of Bermuda, okay? And here are all the gale warnings that are up from about Virginia Beach north. And here's the moisture right now from the upper level low spinning over Pennsylvania. And that's going to drag a bunch of moisture and pull some moisture up from Melissa into the Northeast and New England in the next several hours. So that's a look at the storm there right now. Satellite picture shows temperatures, and you can really see where this thing is spinning. Take a look at it. Here's the spin going on, but also you want to see is the moisture coming up from the south here. And the cloud cover can show you that. I could switch over to the water vapor if I want to really show you the 60s to near 70 down in Delmarva. Okay, so this upper level low right here is going to spin and pull all that moisture up from the south. Just siphon it. It's going to pull a little bit from Melissa. Not a lot, but there will be some opportunities for more than 3 inches. And then, this is probably what you're tuning in for. This is for down the road. So the trends down the road have 2 more systems into November. So let's take a look at them in more detail. I'm going to stop this and go right here so you can see it in more detail. Okay, so this is November 6th and 7th, okay? Thursday into Friday of next week. Here's another upper level low coming through with snow in northern New England in the mountains. And then another one comes through, okay? This is November 10th, 11th, that time frame. This one drags some of that colder air off the coast, okay? So that would bring the snow down to the south. Now, this is 5, 10, 12 days, right? You're talking about several days away. So this is going to change here about where is that low going to be. The storm track, very important. But when we get into November, you see the opportunity here for snow popping up because it is that time of the year, okay? So in that time of the year, you're going to get an opportunity for snow as the cold air gets dragged in from the north. So I'm not going to show snowfall amounts with this just yet. It's too soon. But I will show you the storm basically on the weather highway, okay, where all that storm energy is coming from. So here it is. Here is your storm. This is on your Halloween, tonight into Halloween, okay, here's Melissa, that big ball of energy west of Bermuda. Here's your upper level low, okay, here comes the moisture siphoned from Melissa, okay. Now watch what happens here. Put that through, and then the upper level low is what takes over. It's going to sit on Halloween into Saturday over New England, okay. So you're going to see the moisture get pulled through. It'll be in the mountains on Friday for Halloween tomorrow. And then downwind of the mountains, where you get that downsloping wind, things will clear out. So it's not going to be I think that by Halloween trick-or-treating time, things are going to clear out. Now I want to fast forward into next week. I told you about the next system coming through around the 4th. Here is your trough, okay, coming through. Your trough, that's going to be digging a bit. It's progressive, and that means into November 3rd and 4th, that system right there, once again, likely an upper level low that's going to trough, that's going to swing through and bring light, mostly rain, okay, not enough cold air. Now the next system to come through around the 6th and 7th, this one, notice here, the trough is farther south off the coast, and this upper level low here, okay, would bring in the moisture and the cold air, so the cold air comes down from the north with this one. Anytime you're seeing this rounding the base of the trough farther south, okay, and the cold air gets an opportunity to get pulled down from Canada, then that's when you have opportunity for snow, okay? But that is right now still several days away in the forecast. So I appreciate you watching. You can subscribe for the latest forecast for Maine, and thank you for following along on Facebook.